Hey guys, so this is my first video on YouTube, and I didn't really know what I wanted to be my first video. Like, I want this video to be like a bookmark of what I have done with animation, and then look back at this from the future, and then just think, wow, I've gotten a lot better, or wow, I haven't gotten any better. Yeah, I just wanted to sit back and basically explain like what I have done in terms of animation to improve my skills and all that stuff. So let's go back all the way to 2020. Now, I've been learning Blender, After Effects, and DaVinci Resolve since 2020, and I only really picked up Adobe Animate in 2022, but I never actually used that for anything, so I have like 10 hours of experience in Adobe Animate, if that. But maybe Blender is like more like 700 hours, After Effects is probably like 1500, and then DaVinci Resolve probably 3,000 to 4,000 hours in DaVinci Resolve. That's sort of my ballpark estimates on how many hours I've put into these softwares. So I'm going to show you a bit of the stuff I've done over the time. So I'm going to start with Blender because I've been using that the longest. Here are a few of my test animations from 2020, if I can even find them. And learning Blender and After Effects have both sort of been like a sort of on and off thing, right? Like, I've used After Effects more often than Blender, but Blender's just been an on and off thing over the past few years. It's like, I'll use it for something and then I'll drop Blender for like 6 months and I'll pick it up again because I have ADHD, you know, I do those types of things. But anyway, let's go forward 2 years. This is one of my test animations from 2022, and you can see yeah, I'm still not very, I actually haven't seen the 2022 animations in so long, so me editing them is my first time I'm seeing them. And then in mid-2023, I did a few more test animations. A lot of that stuff was very embarrassing, but I'll show like the best ones from that. Early 2024, I picked it back up and did the same. Pretty much throughout 2024, I did that sort of on and off. None of that stuff was really all that good. And then mid-2025 was when I sort of wanted to pick it up, and I sort of wanted to do something with it. So here's a few more things that I made that are a little bit more recent that I made throughout 2025. I mean, none of it was really like pro quality. I mean, this is me after almost 6 years of Blender experience. Like, this is really like not a very good spot to be in if you've been using Blender for this long. But anyway, now let's move on to After Effects and DaVinci Resolve. Like, I've used DaVinci Resolve for a while, and for VFX, like, I don't really use After Effects anymore. Like, I used to use it a lot back when I started trying to learn it. DaVinci Resolve though, I use DaVinci Resolve Fusion for a lot of my visual effects, and I've made a few graphics, and I consider these to be like pretty good quality. And then Adobe Animate, I brought that up a bit, but I never actually used Adobe Animate. I've been wanting to pick it up, but I've made a couple test animations. I first opened it in late 2022, and I did a few drawings on it, but I never really like did any actual animation. But in mid-2023, I wanted to pick it up again, so here are a few more extremely cringy test animations. I found this animation tutorial. I'll put the video up on screen, and here's what I made in 2023 from that tutorial. It's actually very bad. It looks terrible. But in late 2025, I wanted to pick it up again, so I made a few more test animations from that video. Here's the first one. And here's the second one. And you know, I guess, I mean, they are better than way better than the first one. But you can see I still clearly have a lot to learn, like in terms of Adobe Animate. I don't know. So yeah, this is my like little bookmark on my sort of progression over the years. I'm not really like pro level. I've been like very, what's that word again, man? I'll put the word up on screen. But I've been, you know, that for a very long time, thinking that, you know, I could get by with what I know right now. But 2026 will be the year that I like really start wanting to do this stuff, especially considering like this year I'm going into college. I hope that I you know, do some stuff to improve my animation skills, because I want to do this stuff. I like doing this stuff, and I know the advent of AI is like, where, like, AI, oh my god, but like, I like doing this stuff, and AI can't take that from me. Like, can't take that passion away from me, because I've always like had a passion in doing this stuff ever since I was very, very young. So that's pretty much the best way to look at it in these dark times. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to make more on this channel soon. The next couple of videos will probably be some of those animation tests that I made. Nothing really new. I'm working on some new stuff though, hopefully to come out within the next few months. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. If you loved it, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.